Premier League prediction time. Now we'll be going through all the games from the Premier League. We've got some more predictions for game week 2. You can let me know your thoughts. We'll go through every single game. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So Chelsea, Crystal Palace versus Man City is the first game. It's obviously Friday, 8 o'clock. This is going to be a really exciting game. Palace obviously didn't have the greatest start, losing 2-0 to Everton. And City didn't play that great, I don't think, in their game against Bournemouth. Now, we talk about Palace first since they're the home team. I think there are it was always going to be difficult for any manager that come in to replace Glasner. A guy that won multiple trophies at the club, played a very good brand of football, and I know their new manager has been playing in that 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1 system, and I think they definitely do have the players for that. I just worry about how is that effect going to be now that Glasner's not there. I think for me, Palace are a decent side. I think they are in Europe again because they won the Conference League, so they're going to have a lot of football to play. I think in this game, you look at how they played against, was it Everton? They did have chances, Mateta hit the post a few times. I'm just looking at their squad now. Like, if Mateta goes in particular, they're going to struggle. From a City point of view, they didn't play that well in the last game. I thought they were quite poor, to be honest with you. And that's just the way they played. I think, 2 goals from defenders to win the game. Didn't create many chances for Haaland. I think if I was a City fan, which I wouldn't be there. No, I'm joking. If I was a City fan, I would be quite frustrated by the performance. The two performances you've seen in the Maresca, the Community Shield one, and this one in particular, in the last game against Bournemouth, definitely wasn't great. So I would be concerned if I was a City fan. But we'll see what they do in the game. In terms of prediction, I think I'm going to go a draw. I'm going to go 1-0. It's going to be a great game, but I just think it'll be a stalemate, 1-1 draw. Saturday 12:30 Liverpool Forest. Now Forest had a disappointing result. They lost their game. Um, they lost their game to Nottingham Forest. It was quite a sloppy performance from them. No, they lost their game to Leeds. Sorry, it was a very sloppy performance. Glasner coming in. There's a lot of expectation and hype on him to do well. I think he's a decent manager. But yeah, I think it's going to take a bit of time. And that's something that he said. He talked about there's a lot of mistakes that need to be refined in that Forest team. I think Gibbs White's out from an injury. That can be a huge blow for them. And I think, the game, as I said, against Leeds wasn't that great. They need to work on a few things, getting the rhythm right. Liverpool, they didn't look great under against Newcastle. Areola's first Premier League game. Obviously, this one's the first game at Anfield. It's going to be one where Liverpool want to make a statement, and I can very well see them doing that. They need to still bring in a winger as much as Engamoa and Munoz are good players. They're still young, and I don't think they're ready to be starting games. Engamoa's a left winger anyway, so they need to bring in some players. Who they bring in, I don't know. I still think their midfield is not great defensively. I think Xhaka is a good signing, but Frimpong and Kirkis look quite shaky. I'm going to back Liverpool to get the job done, though. I'm going to go 3-1. Bournemouth, Everton. Now, Bournemouth, again, very good game. I think they played against City. I think they were very unfortunate to come out empty-handed, to be honest with you. I think they had a stellar performance. And I think there's someone that, the quality is certainly there from them. They certainly do have good players. I just worry about if they do lose Alex Scott in the remaining days of the window. But I think in this game, they'll have enough to beat Everton. But then saying that, Everton did look really good against Palace. 2 great goals. Good performances from Dewsbury Hall in DI now that they're keeping him. No, actually, I'm actually going to go Everton to win this game. I know they're away from home, but Pickford's in great form. I'm going to go 2-1 Everton. Coventry versus Hull. Listen, I'm not going to lie and talk long about this one. This is a huge game, though, to be honest. Um, Premier League. Um, right, Premier League rivals, you would say, to stay up in the league. I'll probably back Hull, considering how well they played against United. It would be crazy not to back them. So I'm going to go 2-0 Hull City, but don't back out Coventry. They had chances against Arsenal. Tottenham, Newcastle. Now, Tottenham, I feel bad for Tottenham. They're massively struggling under Zerbi. They've spent, 300 million now with Savinho or Savio and Marmoush coming in. Tonali wasn't great. Newcastle, on the other hand, I think struggled. Yeah, Tottenham Newcastle. I think Newcastle might have enough to get the job done. I'll probably back Newcastle to get the job done. They looked actually pretty good on the counter attack, so I'll go 2-1 at Newcastle. Then Sunday we've got Chelsea Brighton. I mean Chelsea, unbelievable result for them on Monday night. Brighton also 4-0 win. I think this one's going to be a very close game. Chelsea looked very good. JP Morgan, CPR, I think they're calling them very good front three. I'm going to back Chelsea 2-1 in this game. It's a very, very good game, this one I'll definitely be tuning into. Leeds Brentford. I mean, Leeds, they look alright. They played a game during the week against Forest. I think they ended up winning 2-0. This game, I'll probably back Leeds 2-1. Sunderland Fulham. Let's start rattling through these now. Sunderland Fulham. Fulham played alright. I think Sunderland didn't play great against Ipswich. I'll back Fulham 1-0. Man United Ipswich, this is a big game for Michael Carrick. If he loses this game, he's finished, to be honest. Actually, I'm not going to say that, to be honest. But it's going to be very dark if he doesn't win. And I think it's going to be tough for him if he doesn't win. So he does really need to win this game. I'm still going to back United to do it as good as Ipswich were and then see sort of danger. I'm going to go 2-1 Ipswich. 2-1 Manchester United, sorry. And then Monday Night Football, Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Villa struggling, to be honest with you. No confidence, no good performance. Very sloppy in the game. Yeah, I mean, it'd be silly if I didn't back Arsenal to get a job done. 3-0 Arsenal. Listen, sorry to being a bit quick fire. I am away at the moment, as you can tell by the different background. But when I'm back, there'll be normal content resumed. But yeah, they're just my predictions. Thanks for watching. Peace.